Hello, my name is Emily. Welcome to my channel. This will be an intro for a new project. It's going to be very exciting. It's all about the series, the original series Charmed, and the project is called The Power of Pan. It's started by Nicke Pearson, and it's a year-long project. Starts today, the 7th of October, and ends the same day next year. I hope it's going up the right day. And I'm actually watching it right now, and it was very hard to get hold of the series. It doesn't show on any Swedish channel, so I had to go to Britain and buy a VPN and watch it at Prime, Amazon Prime's channel. So yeah, finally I found it. But it's fun. I have seen it before, but not every episode. So I'm still, no, I think I've just finished the first what is it called? The first, yeah, you know, there's different, I can't find the word. Okay, you know, not the first episode, the first whole season. That's the word. Yes, season. So you can roll 5 to 6 prompts and products to connect them with at once if you like, and have it rolling, or you are able to roll in everything, and there's 22 prompts, and most of them are for characters in the series, but other things too. And I decided to roll in everything, and I have all makeup. This project is all makeup, which is kind of fun, and I like more these projects that you roll in everything from the beginning, actually. So I decided to do that. Some things I haven't gotten to in the series, so excuse my pronunciations of different things because I don't remember it that well. But we'll start from the beginning and start with PHOEBE. Telekinesis. I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Telekinesis, it's called in Swedish. Telekinesis. I don't know. Anyway, something you want to move out of your collection, and this is something I don't have an opinion on, but I really want to use it up before it goes bad. Hopefully it hasn't. I've only used it a couple of times to try it out, and I don't remember what I think about it. But it's the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NC20. And this seems too dark for me, and I'm not sure how to use it because of that. So I will use it as a foundation if I need to, or I will mix it with something else if I want to do that, or I will use it under my eyes and lighten it up. I don't know, but I want to use this up, and this is only used a few times, and I'm gonna swatch it actually because I haven't done that in a while. There it is. I think the product looks darker in the glass bottle than what it is actually. It's not that, see, it's darker in the bottle, at least for me it is. So hopefully it works under my eyes. That would be nice. It's kind of expensive, so I don't know why I haven't used it. I have used other things, and I'm a very slow concealer user, so my goal for this is to use it up, and hopefully I can do that in a year. It is 9 milliliters, but I have used bigger ones, but not in a year, so we will see. Then for Piper, Freeze anti-aging product and I picked a primer that has some skin beneficials, the LMS Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. So This is not just a primer, it is with kombucha, glow, moisturizer. I don't know, but I thought it fitted well. It's up to here. I've used up one of these before. I don't remember, but it's not maybe a primer for me, but it works in the winter time. So I want to use that up. Then we have PHOEBE, and I'm gonna wipe the concealer off before I get it all over me. Premonition, something you predict you will love using. And I have actually already started to use this because I wanted to try it out. It's the Lumina Natural Glow Skin Tone Perfector in the shade 2, Perfect Tan. And I have just started to use this as a bronzer, and I like it. But I thought I would like it more. I think it's kind of, you can, I took too much, but I kind of, I use a sponge and it goes away when I sponge too much. So it doesn't do that much. You can't see it on my hands, of course, because it was a really big swatch, but on my cheeks it kind of blends away, but it's fine. I would rather have a product that blends not away but almost away than the opposite. So I will try to use this up. And I have weighed everything and I have marked the things that I can see through, not that one. Then we have the Power of Power of Three, a trio of products. And I picked this is not a trio, but hear me out. It's the Becca Afterglow palette, looks like that. It's very old, and it contains 3 highlighters and 2 blushes. Here we have the 3 highlighters. It's Moonstone, the lightest one. This is Topaz, and this is Rose Gold. And I would like to try to hit pan in these 3. This I know I can use. These 2 I'm not sure. I'm gonna swatch them, and if I can't, I will figure it out. Maybe I can use the what was that called? The Topaz one as a blush topper, but I think I can use it as a highlighter. So Opal and the third one, Rose Gold, I think it would be more appropriate to have the opposite name of those 2. And it is. I'm sorry. That is Rose Gold. I thought it was strange. And this is Topaz. And this one I will have to use as something else. I don't know. Maybe I will mix it in with a lotion or as a bronzer maybe. Who knows? I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna use it. And if I mix it with a lotion, I'm gonna use it up. So that's my goal with those. Hit pan or use it up if I can. And then we have, I have to change the order of those 2 because it was very confusing. Okay, Book of Shadows, No Pan Left Behind in an eyeshadow palette. And I picked this Tati Beauty eyeshadow palette. I want to use a big one to make it a bit harder. And I really haven't used this a lot at all. And it contains different shades, of course, but different textures. The glitters, I'm gonna try to use them too. Some shimmers, some mattes with glitter in it, and yeah. So it's matte, sequin, metallic, and glitter. So no pan left behind for this one. Then we have for PAIGE. I haven't gotten to PAIGE yet in my season. Something you can use alone or with another product, courtesy of MakeupObsessed. And I picked a blush topper. You have seen this before if you watched, I don't remember which project. Oh, maybe I still have it in a project. No, I haven't. I used this 50 times in a project, and I used it as a highlighter, but I think I'm gonna swatch it beside the other one. I think I'm gonna use that to mix with the lotion actually. The shade is okay, but it's not that smooth that you want. I have repressed it. It's bringing out the texture in my skin. So I can see it on my hands comparing to these three, but I'm not sure if you can. So I want to get that out of my collection and use it up in some way. Then we have for Kohl BALTHAZAR, a double-sided product, and I picked from the same palette, the Becca Afterglow, I picked the blushes. I will call this double-sided. It's not, but almost. A duo, double-sided. And these two are called Wild Honey and Flower Child. Wild Honey, Flower Child. I have to check if I said it right. Yes. And I'm going to swatch them. And my goal for those are just to use them. I don't know. I want to say I want to hit pan, but I know how it is with blushes. So I'm just going to say I want to use them as much as I can. So this palette will be a bit used and loved because it's not. And I am trying to go through all my face palettes because I don't really like face palettes. So why do I have face palettes? Who knows? Okay. Then we have for Leo, Whitelighter, a glowy product. And I picked a shimmer cream, strobing fluid from Art Deco. Looks like that. It's not that strobing or shimmery, but it's supposed to be that. So I suppose I will use this as a like a mixing thing with the foundation. You can see it's not that glowy at all, or maybe as a base or something, but I want to use it up. And yeah. Then for Chris, a product you'd travel back in time to tell your former self about. It's MakeupObsessed that has created that prompt. And I picked a bronzer. I wouldn't tell myself about this bronzer, but to use a bronzer, because when I was very young, I used like a powder, but I didn't use anything to kind of get my features back. So I was very white and flat. But the bronzer I have chosen is from e.l.f. and it's from a contour palette. And yeah, this is something I depotted, as you can see. And I really would like to get this out because it comes from a face palette too. So that's that, and that I want to finish. Hopefully I can. Then for SHAX Demon, a product that gets a second chance. And I have picked the Clinique Even Better Makeup SPF 15 Evens and Corrects foundation. This one. This is not the one I want to get a second chance, but Clinique foundation itself, because I have tried I think 2 Clinique foundations and I haven't liked any of them. So we will see about this one. I'm gonna do a little... Oh, that was a big swatch. And I'm not sure about the color. It is very light for me now, it looks like. But in the winter time, I suppose it's gonna be fine, or else I will just mix it with a darker shade or something. We will see. So that's that. I want to use it up. Then for Daryl, a product you can rely on, and I picked a primer. I love primers, so I put in one more here. The Naked Face Balancing Primer from Holika. This is like a multicolor thing, and I'm there. I want to use this up. Then for Dan, a product you know you should love but don't, and I picked a cream blush. And I like cream blushes. It's not that, but always when I have more of a these kind of shades, it doesn't show up, but it's more like peachy than, you can see it's in the shade Florence. I don't like these kind of shades on me, but this seems, yeah, maybe it's not a color that I would consider not liking, but yeah, that's that. I picked it, so it's gonna be here. But I want to hit pan in this one. I tend to like more cool toned pinks or more neutral. This is neutral, but it's, I don't know, it's a bit too brown maybe. We will see. It wasn't a color that when I got this, that I immediately thought, oh, this is a nice color. We will see. Then for Billy, a new purchase, and I picked the Lottie London powder, translucent setting powder. I got this in a subscription box and I might as well just use it up. It's not a big one, and yeah, I'm not that fond of loose powders, so get it out. The Triad, a triangular product, and I picked some eyeshadows here from the brand PAIGE or PAIGE, I don't know, it's a Polish brand, I think. It's a trio, and as you can see, they are kind of triangular, and I want to try to hit pan in all those 3 shades, and I'm gonna swatch them too. We will see how that goes. Who knows? And you're not gonna see this, you're not gonna be able to see this swatch because, yeah, they are there. I have actually used up one of these before, and that was a matte one, so it should be all right to use. It's old, so therefore I want some usage on it. And then we have the Source, a difficult to pan product, difficult to pan powder I have written, but that's not correct. Product, it must be. I picked an eye primer because that's one of the hardest thing to pan besides the blush, and I don't see it now. There it is, the NYX Ultimate Shadow and Line Primer. This one, I have used it a few times and I'm not that fond of it because it's kind of shimmery. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it is. But I'm gonna go through this. I'm not done with my eye primer that I have in another project yet, so that will have to wait a bit before I get to it. Then Gideon, a product you need to learn to use. I picked this Glowing Base by Terry CC Serum Glowing Base. It's just like a sample. I have no idea how to use this, if it's like a foundation or what is it? I don't know. I will swatch it here on my hand. I have no idea. It seems like a bit dark for a foundation, but maybe I can mix it, or maybe it shears out. Who knows? I want to use that up. Then we have Zanku, I don't know what that is. A product you change your mind on. And I picked the Physicians Formula Youthful Full Wear Boosting Powder in Translucent, I think it's called. This one, it's repressed, and I actually have a little bit of pan on it. I have worked on this for, I think, 2 years. I want to finish this. I have no idea if I can do that. It's not that, it's thin, but not that thin. But I like it now. I didn't like it before, but I like to blend everything on my cheeks out as a last step, and it kind of works. I can't use it on my whole face because it's too shimmery. Then for Penny Halliwell Grams, oldest product, and I picked a eyeliner from Zoeva. It's in the shade Taupe. I could swatch the powder. I'm not sure if it shows up. but yeah, it does. But you can't see the shimmer. And this eyeliner is an old one. I'm gonna swatch that too. And I think I'm gonna use this both as a base and as an eyeliner underneath my lower lash line, or maybe on my upper lash line. I don't know, but I want to use this up in some way. Then we have for Barbas. I don't know what that is either. I haven't gotten so far in the series. Something You're Afraid to Pan. And that's actually a brow gel from Gosh, because I heard not that good things about this, and it looks kind of scary. It's like white, or is it blue? I don't know. So it's called Gosh Brow Lift Lamination Gel. We will see how this works. But yeah, I think brow gels are either good or bad. There's nothing in between, I feel like. And it's, my phone is ringing. I'm done soon. The Nexus, a neutral eyeshadow or lipstick, and I picked this Milani eyebrow shadow that I use as an eyeshadow. This is in another project, and I want to hit pan in that project. In this project, I just want to use as much as I can. It's very hard packed, and it's a good first crease or transition shade, but it's very hard packed, so it goes slow. Then we have for Andy a product that's gone too soon. I picked a hydrating spray, the MAC Fix Plus. And as you can see, I've already used it. And the last one is Abraxas. Not sure how to pronounce that either. A duplicate item. And this is maybe not a duplicate, an exact duplicate, but I have so many eyeshadows that are like bone white that I set my eyeshadow primer with, so therefore it's a duplicate. And I want to use it up. This is from Makeup Geek, and it's called Mirage. And you could think that maybe I will use this up very fast. No, I will not, because it goes slow for me. So I want to use it up, but it's gonna take some time. So that's everything. Hope it was understandable. I don't know. Subscribe if you haven't already, and please like and comment down below. And hope to see you in another video. Bye bye.